podcast presentation. Created by Zach Stansel. The title of the experiment is, "Combination of both static and dynamic stretching is more beneficial to performance than either protocol alone." This slide shows the experiment poster. Abstract. Static and dynamic stretching has been reported to have beneficial and detrimental effects on performance. Static stretching has been proven to benefit flexibility, while dynamic stretching has been proven to lead to increased body temperature. The present study reveals the shortcomings of both of these techniques and shows a more efficient method. Results have been compiled from multiple studies that implement a static stretching routine, a dynamic stretching routine, and a combination method of the two. This data supports the claim that combining these two techniques can lead to a more efficient and productive warm-up, which lead to greater improvements in performance. Introduction. Obesity has become a very relevant problem for a large portion of our population, and one possible cause for this is a poor physical exercise routine. And one key element is an optimal warm-up routine prior to exercise to loosen up the muscles and get the blood flowing with an overall body temperature increase. The purpose of this study is to understand the relevance of incorporating a warm-up routine while also improving upon it. Two types of stretching interventions are being observed, static and dynamic stretching. Both methods of warm-up routines have perceived and actual positive/negative effects that will be discussed. Then a proposal of combining the two individual types will be tested. Methods and materials. A group of 30 participants were chosen from a group of active Texas A&M College Station Recreational Center gym goers. 3 groups of 10 people were split up at random and contained an equal number of men and women. Each group was assigned a specific type of warm-up routine. A static stretching warm-up (SWA), a dynamic stretching warm-up (DWA), or a combined stretching regime with both static and dynamic stretching (S&D). The experiment was a longitudinal study conducted over a span of 6 weeks. Participants were required to begin a standardized exercise regime of 3-4 days per week and incorporate their assigned warm-up intervention. Initial and post-experiment tests were conducted 24 hours before and after completion of the experiment for flexibility and performance. Results. SWA group and S&D group improved for both the initial/post-experiment flexibility test differences and the higher flexibility difference before/after each warm-up. DWA and S&D group showed greater thermodynamic changes before and after each warm-up. For the initial and post-experiment performance tests, the S&D showed the most improvement out of the 3 groups. It showed improvement in all 4 categories: the repeated sprint ability, which is measured in seconds, power measured in meters of a thrown underhand medicine ball, total push-ups achieved in 2 minutes, and flexibility measured on a sit and reach test. As can be seen in the before and after charts below. Key terms. SWA represents the static warm-up group. DWA represents the dynamic warm-up group. S&D represents the static and dynamic group. Conclusion. To gain the most from a workout, an additional warm-up routine may be beneficial to be added. Warm-ups that incorporate flexibility through increased body temperature and increased ROM can help with daily and athletic performance. The extent of improvements that a certain type of warm-up can provide is not yet clear. The study outlines the need for a maximized exercise routine, dynamic and static stretching individual results, and a combined routines results. A combination of both static and dynamic stretching can provide benefits while minimizing the detrimental effects of static stretching. These results show the need to take another look at physical education and general exercise routines. A combined warm-up may be the key to an even better workout and greater health. References used in the experiment are represented here.